Si alisema tashukisha uchumi. Hizi ni nini? Hizi ni nini? Sasa finance bill analeta za nini? Hatukubali, hatukubali. Tunali.
This is the KENYANS collective response to yesterday 26th June press release. Generation C and Millennium complied to date 27 June 2024. Open letter to the public of Kenya and the herein mentioned. Mr. President, we the KENYANS wish not to question your legitimacy, but we must express our strong stance against the 2024 finance bill, popularly referred to as Sakayo's bill. We urge you to consider yourself fortunate to have considered and leaded this bill in its entirety. Had this not been the case, we the KENYANS would have feasted you at the State House today, 27th June. We cannot continue to live as if we are dead, just as we have seen our parents do. This is our nation, Kenya. If we cannot change it, then it is better for us to die and leave it to the neighboring countries that need the land and valuable resources. Resources that previous generations have failed to explore due to tolerating selfish, greedy, stupid and politicians and corrupt institutions and tribalism. Normally we call it ukabila. We the KENYANS listened carefully to your speech yesterday. We analyzed your statement thoroughly this morning and concluded that you only conveyed one meaningful message. You have considered and joined us in rejecting the bill. The rest, your statements were null and void with regard to our interest. We are particularly devastated by your insufficient, careless, and insensitive response regarding our brutalized, killed, injured, and abducted heroes and the affected families. We therefore request you to redress these issues to our satisfaction within 72 hours, failure to which we shall consider you incompetent in holding that office. Consequently, we shall request you to leave that office in a way that you understand. We the KENYANS are united and peaceful. We reject tribalism and ignorance. If you touch one of us, you touch all of us. Our only crime is that we are brilliant and able to see no future for our nation. If we don't understand, if we don't stand up against inhumanity in leadership, we don't need politicians, we need leaders. Mr. Deputy President, if you want to be truthful man, you must be punctual. We don't need your truth when we have already lost our heroes, the true citizens of this Republic of Kenya. Stop shifting the goalpost from Parliament to Intelligence Department. Mr. Nurdin Haji did not propose any bill, nor did he vote it. We are not ignorant masses. We are the KENYANS, and we can see our enemies outside 18. Next time, do not speak after the president has know your position. We the KENYANS blame and demand accountability from the rogue MPs who voted yes for a document they did not read. They must take responsibility for the deaths and damages caused to the people and properties. Failure to do so will result in their suspension from Parliament, with their salaries directed to the affected families for at least 6 months. Our esteemed, dedicated KDF, we the KENYANS, we have always loved and respected you for being professional in your duties. The way you have always conducted yourself, we salute you. You are the only group we still believe in and trust with our lives. Never allow yourself to be reduced to police by being deployed outside the Constitution. We still shed tears for our great General Francis Omondi Ogola. We are confident that General Ogola could not have allowed deployment outside the Constitution framework. May you all follow these footsteps and uphold the integrity of KDF as you have always made us proud of. We love you the way you love us. If the president and his team will not be able to listen to us, we will whisper to you to escort us to steps. We are grateful that you were readily available yesterday. We thank you. Our mothers and fathers, never worry about us. We must change this nation. If we die in line of duty. You educated us, sweating blood. We wrote our degrees, yet we can't afford to put our bread on your tables. It pains, dear parents. They sang and danced for you the songs of Mama Mboga and Boda Boda. You innocently elected them. Now they have refused to employ us. And when we ask for food, they kill us. We thank all our parents and guardians across the nation for educating us. We can now sit hidden with the chances. We were born in a rotten nation where people reason with guns, but we are all determined to live in a fresh nation where people reason with brains. Whoever thinks that guns can stop us on trying. Across the world, guns has never won against brains. Families of our fallen, injured, and abducted heroes, with the chances will not abandon you in this hour of need. We have started and continue to discuss ways to support you in honor and solidarity with all our heroes. With the chances, sisi hatutaki ukabila, sisi hatuna ujinga. You touch one of us, you touch all of us. We are wise. This is Gen Z collective statement as discussed, read, understood, and approved and signed by all. If there is anyone seeing anything wrong with this our statement, we understand that you are not one of us. You have been stupid all along. That is why you could not see anything wrong with this financial bill. But now you are stupidly celebrating and discussing its successful rejection. Will direct media house to stop inviting people who did not demonstrate to analyze our demos or to give us stupid advice on how we have done our demos. We did our demos as per the constitution. If you are not one of us, you can't know what we want. Just shut up. We can speak for ourselves. Gen Z's power. Gen Z's tipping. Gen Z's move. With the Gen Z's, sisi hatuna ukabila. Sisi hatuna ujinga. You touch one of us, touch all of us. We are wise. Reference from the Constitution of Kenya. Right to protest. Article 37 of the Constitution of Kenya guarantees the right to peaceful protests. Our actions and demands are within the legal framework. 2. Accountability. Article 10 of our Constitution emphasizes national values and principles of governance, including accountability and transparency. Our demands for accountability from MPs align with these Constitution principles. Deployment of security forces. Article 241(3) of the Constitution specifies the role of the Kenya Defence Forces and restricts their deployment. We ask the KDF to adhere to these constitutional provisions. We rest, we shall avail in court. The rest we shall avail in court should need be. With the chances, stand united and committed to ensure that Kenyans become a nation where justice, integrity, and accountability prevail. Complied by the freedom fighter.